Man, if I were going to take a test, I was going to be screwed up. Damn, I'm telling you, man. Jeez, been a while now. Been a while. Been a while. So how was it today?
Sure.
I was the armed forces day. Great today. Great turnout.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Great turnout, wonderful.
Was the president there today to give the arm a salute?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, you know, he's a very committed president. He always show up to things. And that one good thing we should be always grateful for a president who will always be there for the people of Liberia. So again, to all our men and women in arms, thank you so much for your service to the country. This is what we do on this end here. Because look, Louis, to be in the army is a great sacrifice, man. Sometimes you leave your family, you go on boot camp, or you go different location, or even go out of the country to maintain peace for our people. That's something that nothing can buy but our goodwill to say thank you to the people of Liberia. So to the family, to the parents, the mom, the wives who gave their husband or their wife the opportunity to serve our country, I am very grateful for that sacrifice, and only God will pay you, because leaving your children, leaving your wife or your husband to serve in the army in our country is not something to be taken for granted. So to those who are serving in our army today, thank you so much, and may God continue to bless you as you do and protect our homeland. Thank you very much.
Okay. So what are we for today? What's on the menu? What's on our plate?
Well, on our plate today, we are going to first discuss, what before I get into that, Louis, what I would like Liberians to understand here is this is Jay Randy, all right. In 2017, I campaigned for President, Kennedy. We are back dating as far as 2015. We had conversation how we want to see Liberia, and I made a commitment to the people of Liberia. So this platform is about creating awareness, Louis. My goal on Facebook and through Max TV is to help the Liberian people understand what my generation went through. And I'm from the Samuel Kayando generation. I was then at that time a young guy entering my 20s, and I saw what politicians did during that time that disenchanted us, my generation, that denied us of many opportunities, and we lived through that. And then even during the wartime, we also experienced what many people did not experience. I don't know. I think for God that you looking at your voice, you were very young at that time. I mean, I don't think you're a grown man. From what I know, your voice sounds very young. And but
Sure.
yeah, so
I'm not here, right? At the time.
exactly, 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 exactly. So our responsibility as those who survived the war, experienced the hardship, and saw another government, my role here is to be able to tell the experiences that I have during the administration of Samuel Kanyando, the war we went through, and the post-war that we found ourselves in, backdating as far as the David Komapo days, the Amos Sawyer days, the Ruth Perry day, the Eddie Johnson Sedi day, the Amos Sawyer days. I just want Liberian to understand what we went through and what we have before us yet now, like some of the fake opposition politicians, what their intentions are, and on top of that, look at what President Weah has done from the day he got involved with the peace bringing back to our country, how the United Nations and other international partner with Mr. Weah, and where were other people who today you see here? Where were they? What were they doing at that time? I mean, but they were not like you, Louis, who wasn't born at that time. Some of those guys are older than me that's sitting here and having a discussion with you. But what I want Liberian people to understand is, what did they do? What record do they have to prove that, oh, during the wartime we were there or we were in a place? So once we discuss all of those things on this show here, whenever I appear here or on my own show, is to give Liberia an understanding of where we came from, who helped us, and where we are now, and who helped us back then, and what are they doing today that also helping you to realize your life. So, Brother Luis, what I want you to do before I roll down the topic, there's an audio that I placed. I even have the video to that, that the commitment that I made to the Liberian people. So if you don't mind, I really want you to play that audio so that the listening audience can get to hear what I said back in 2016, 17, and what I'm saying today, so that way they can understand who I am. So if you don't mind, please, if you can get your hands on that audio, please play it for our good people out there so they can get to know who J. Randy is. Please.
Okay, so I'm going to play that audio right now. So all you need to do, just hang up the line. You can use the same phone. Hang on the line. I'm going to play it.
Okay.
Hang on the line. After I'm going to call you right back.
Okay,
so
cool.
Just hang up on the
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's already on.
Yes, sir.
It's already on. So let me get it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so guys, that's a situation we are facing here with technology. So it's a one-way communication. So whatever we can do to help the brother back there so that he can be able to communicate with us. Right now, I'm live here on StreamYard. I don't know whether he has accepted the StreamYard to get on with me. That could have been something very important, but even at that, perhaps he might need a second phone or some type of iPad so that he can be able to, broadcast that audio so that we all can hear it from our end here. But that's the situation we find ourselves in right now. We are struggling here. We don't have that money, all right? But it's only take you guys to be the one to help out. Everything that we do here is very transparent, all right? So I just want you guys to understand that this is J. Randy here. We don't have anything from anybody here. We are doing what it takes for us to do. We don't get no money from the government. As you can see, we are not getting money from the government. However, we are doing what it takes for us to get you guys to where we think you guys need to be. So that just a heads up. Once the recording is done, we will get back and we'll begin the discussion. But that is what we have in our closet here today. So you heard the man. He has to turn his phone off so that he can play the audio for the audience in Liberia. Yes, so that's where we are. We're not going to be tricking you guys here. No, we don't believe in those things here. That's why in the United States here, we are well respected here by law and by good people here, because what we have is what we do. We don't go out there tricking people and making them to believe that, oh, we got this and we don't have that. No, J. Ready is not in our business. We do it here honestly. So your honest contribution will be the one to help us to get us what we need. So when he gets back on the phone, we will be able to discuss things here for you guys to be able to do the best you can here. So share the video there, guys. Just share the video, keep sharing the video, and let's see what we can do here from our end there. All right. So thank you guys there for the opportunity there. So we are live in Liberia, and the brother is playing the audio there, and shortly he will be joining us back here so that we can move on with our discussion today. All right. So let me see. Let me also try to start to share the video here from my end. So we are live in Liberia, guys. We are live in the capital and in the country. So please try to do the best here to share the video here. Let me see here. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I see folks are coming on here right now. I see all the folks are coming on here. I'm sure you guys can hear me now. Excuse me, right? I'm sure you guys can hear me. Let me share the video here. So I'm just waiting for the young man to finish playing the video audio, and then we will start the show. Yes, show. But that why it take. He can get a second phone. That would be much easier because he can use that second phone to play the information that we have. So we're not going to hide anything from you guys here. We are very honest here. Yes. What we do here is based on your support. Yes. So now you will know that the technology that other people have in terms of getting through Liberia, we don't have it here. We look up to you guys to help us support to support that as far as we are concerned here. Yes. So when he comes back on, I will be asking as to what he needs, whether we need a second phone, so that way he can be able to play whatever we send him, so that together we can work things out. All right. So that's why it is, folks. That's why it is. All right. So there he comes. There he comes. All right.
We giving the other clap. I think we are going to run it.
Yes. Yes. So how was the audio? So I was here telling our, yes, I was here I was here online trying to tell our audience here that we are challenged when it comes to technology, because in order for you to play that audio, you have to turn the phone off, and they are watching me here live around the world, and they were not opportune to hear the audio. So let me ask you this question: how can we, and if we have to do it again, how can we uh be able to listen to the audio while you're still live on the radio? What do you need to keep that technology running together simultaneously? What do you need?
The first thing what we need right now, the audio have been played. So you also on my live Facebook feed.
Okay.
So you go on my page live, you will listen to the audio, they play it live, people that are watching, they will tell you that they listen to it live on the radio, and also live by Facebook.
Okay, so
Facebook can keep. So if you go my page, it's there already.
So you are live also too, right?
So we're also going live by my page this evening.
Okay, so guys, Luis is also live. So what you want to do is you can join Luis on the other page. I will be here. Those of you that want to be here, that's fine. But Luis said he's also live. Let me see what I can find Luis here. All right. Let me see what I can find Luis. Luis, can you share your page?
So go on Facebook. Go on Facebook.
All right. Let me do that.
Luis, you see the LEWIS.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. You got it. I just find you right here. Yes, I just find you. I just want to show my audience where are you right now. So let me see it. I'm seeing you here. Let me see where is the live. All right, there you go. I just find you. So ladies and gentlemen, there go our brother Luis here, right here. As you can see, there go Luis there. So if you want to listen to the audio again, Luis will play the audio on the other side. And if you want to get a clear call as well, you can also join Luis, and I will also be here too. But it's either way, it's up to you guys what you guys want to do. You guys want to stay here, you guys want to share with Luis, that's fine. But my suggestion would be you can keep watching me.
I see you watching. If you can get similar requests, also I can bring live via my page. Also, if you want to do that, when you're full, I see you watching. They say Jay Running Double is watching.
Yeah.
So
what? Okay, so let me do this. I'm on StreamYard. When you go into your message, are you able to log onto StreamYard right now?
Well, I can stream from the phone because on WhatsApp with you on this phone.
Okay.
And I can
Okay, so let me do this. Let me do this. We're going to do a new technology here. Let me do this here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my original phone to send a request to you right now. So guys, we're going to play with technology here. So stand by.
Because I will join via Facebook.
Yeah, I come to join you. I come to join you right now. So what I would suggest you do, I want you to shut down this call so that I can join you via Facebook Messenger. All right?
Okay, sure.
All right. Yeah, so guys, we're doing everything here live. You know, when the people go to space in NASA, you see them doing the rare thing that you can see from the NASA camera. So that's what we're going to do here. So we are going to join our brother here, Luis, shortly. All right. So we're going to join our brother here, Luis. And I think what I might end up doing is perhaps shutting down this, how they call it. Let me see. Let me log in here. There's a lot of things we got to do here. Yes, I love this interaction because you guys get to see how we really play with the technology here. So I see Luis is live here right now. So I am going to log there and I'm going to send him this request ASAP. All right. So he's all right. So let's go here. Okay. So take this pic as John J. Rennie, right? Okay. Let me see here now. Okay. So I just sent him that request. So he's about to accept me now. There you go. So he accepted me now. All right. So I'm coming on right now, guys. I'm coming on right now. All right, there you go. All right. So I'm getting connected now. So I'm going to hit accept. All right. Now you want me to retrieve my phone. There you go. So you want me to retrieve my phone. So I'm going to click connect. All right. So there I am right now here. All right. Now it got me twisted. But look how I look. But look how I look. I don't look good. 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 Yeah, you see. But it's still not working. It's still not working. It's still no. It's still not working, Luis. It's still not working. It's still not working. You see, I'm trying to do my phone like this so I can take out the black spot. It's working right now. No. Okay right now. It's not. No. Let's see. All right. So, guys, this is what happened here, guys. You see what happened here? You see that? Yeah, but when you turn it around, you look in my hand. You see what I am right now? Look at the one right here. Yeah, I see the computer. It's straight up. Yeah, but as I see myself here, I'm watching myself. Watch here. On your side straight. Okay, on your side straight. Yeah, and that's the most important part. You straight. Okay. So keep it this way. You want me to keep it this way? Yeah. Luis, I don't like the way here, to be honest. I don't like the way. Yeah, I really don't like the way here because they're gonna create a black spot. All right, they're gonna create. All right, so I'm gonna be watching you from here. Here will be a little better here because here, as you can see, I'm okay here. But on my phone here, I think you should have turn your phone like this to pair me up. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. So are you able to play the audio again for everybody to hear? Are you able to play the audio? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, cool. So, guys, what we're going to do here is we're going to be broadcasting everywhere here today. Everywhere. We're going to be on YouTube. We're going to be here. That's going to be very exciting today. Yes. So let me go back to the audio. Yes, sir. See if I can get it played. Yes, sir. Try again. Let's see. So, guys, when you listen here, you have to go back. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. But I would suggest that you go back to how they call it. So, Okay, so Luis, let's stop it there. Luis, let's stop it there.
Okay, so that is Jay Rennie right there. Back when he talking about the president, you are campaigning with President George in 2017. He said if the president does not do the right thing, we're going to criticize him. Of course, he did, but he back to tell us that hey, the president's on track, so we got to move on. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Luis. You couldn't have said it better. You know, there's a saying in my country. I mean, in my county, the stranger should always introduce himself first. I'm from River G. I'm taught our value system. What I want Liberians to understand, like you rightly said, that was in 2017 when I campaigned for President Weah. Somebody called that time and said to me, if President Kennedy Weah wins, J. Randy, what will you do if he's not doing the right thing? And I said, look, this is not about me. It's about you that live in Liberia. If President Weah, if he become president, which I believe he will, and he does not do the right thing, I will come here and criticize him, reminding him that you are going to be president and make sure that you help the people of Liberia. And Luis, I did it for 2.5 years. I criticized the president. There were times that many people were not in line with me. But the reason I criticized the president is because I wanted the president to be a president who would deliver. So today, Luis, when you look at all the development around the country, what can I say? I have to come back now to say, look, Liberians, I criticized the president in the first half of his term. Now in the second half, I'm getting all the videos. I'm seeing every development the president is doing. I'm seeing the improvement. So guess what? I'm back now to commend the president for what he has been doing. And guess what? I remain constant again, Luis. I'm not looking for a job because I want to say this thing. I said it before he became president that I'm not looking for a job. I'm saying it today, and I want Liberians to understand that he's doing what it takes for him to improve the life of our people. I'm also again telling them, making the history here again, that I am not saying anything because I'm looking for a job. Again, let me say, my future, my career is in America here. All I want is for Liberians in the country to be able to get a job, take their children to the ice cream shop, be able to work with the government, and be able to ensure that the government give them what they need. Is it going to be done fast? No. It's going to take time. But the fact that the president is making the progress, that is why I'm here to tell them again that I believe that this president is the only person that I know. Growing up in the days from Samuel Kanyando era throughout Eddie Johnson's any time, I had never ever seen any leader in my lifetime in Liberia who is doing and carrying on project that he's working along with the people in the country, Luis. But before we get into that, Luis, let me give you the topic here today. One, I want Liberian. Topic number one. Liberians, I want you to understand that what you see happening for the past 6 years, it is you and President Weah that continue to build and improve on what we see today as development and achievement. Why am I going to say this? We will discuss that. That means, why do I believe that President Weah development is also part of the people participation? The second thing we're going to look at here.
We get a very terrible feedback from Facebook. The network is cracking. So
Okay.
People us and will get better.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know. We on both sides. If you want to call me back on the phone, we can do that. But it's okay. So the next thing I want Liberian to know, from what I see in the country there, Luis, I believe that this year and starting next year, there will be job opportunities in that country. From what I'm seeing. From what I'm seeing now, there will be job creation by the president, and there will be job opportunity starting in 2024 and beyond. And the next thing I want to look at here is I have a message for Senator Prince Johnson. And I want the people of Lima County.
You say getting a feedback that's good for us here. You say cracking, and the viewer is telling me that your side is cracking. The I'm examining for my endpoint, but my side is clear. But I don't know why that your side is cracking. I don't know what's the feedback. So it's the internet, though.
My side is very, very clear here. So I don't know, maybe like just something in the point, because I'm actually using my own phone right now to communicate with you, and my phone is all the time. So I don't know how it's.
I think it will go back to WhatsApp. They check the other form. I don't know. So let's see something here.
Okay.
Check the other form because
So
let's see what happened here. The other phones coming out. They cannot share the other pages if I was on board.
Okay.
I want to see if we get J ready for the other endpoint here.
Yeah, people are seeing the feedback is very bad from my end.
The feedback is bad.
So let's do this. Why don't we go back? Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to WhatsApp.
Let me get my WhatsApp.
Yes, let's go back to WhatsApp. Yes. Yeah, just keep yourself live because I'm watching you here. Just keep yourself live. I'm watching you here. So let's go.
I keep myself live. You have to join my WhatsApp.
Yeah. Yes, guys, we just have to leave that now because the feedback is very bad here. So again, yeah, he's verified. He's coming on right now.
On the WhatsApp here.
Okay, there you go. All right. So we are back now, right? We are back. Can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, cool. So as I was saying, all right, it is not about myself. It's not about job. I'm already settled in America here. Coming back to Liberia to find a job is going to be difficult because it will be very hard for me to leave my family to come back. But what I want Liberian to understand is President Weah is the one that will take them to a better country. Nobody else. And we'll go down, we're deep down into that shortly. The last thing I want to say here also too is that would be the third topic. I have a message for Senator Prince Johnson, and I'll be giving that to you guys. But before we start the show, I'd like to make a few awareness announcement here. One, this show is called the Gwekube Show. We run this show Tuesday and Friday. It starts Tuesday at 5 a.m. in the morning. That will be 10 a.m. in Liberia. And then on Friday, we start at the same time, 5 a.m. And then that will be 10 a.m. And we run the show for 2 hours. Then on the weekend, like today, Saturday, we will always start at 6 o'clock Liberian time. That will be 1 o'clock my time. All right. And then Sunday tomorrow, same time, 1 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Liberian time. So we are live in Liberia and we'll continue to improve our broadcast here. With that being said, what I would like to say here, folks. I am a very honest and open person. And many Liberians, because our democracy has been overdue, many generations have come to the country and they saw different form of leadership, but those leadership never represented democracy. The democracy that we enjoy in other countries, including the United States, it gave every citizen, resident, or visitor the opportunity to express themselves in every shape and form, as long it is not creating any danger to their neighbor or their friends. Today, you guys will agree with me that there is a gentleman who runs Spoon Network. He runs Spoon Network, creating opportunity for Liberians to be heard and to present the issue to the people of Liberia. That is good. We must commend him for doing that. But there's a saying in Liberia that says, anyone who wants to preach equity should come with clean hands. Today in America, the owner of Spoon, I am personally calling on him in how much he helped many Liberian government officials feed to the fire, providing information to the people that he claimed that he loved. He is going through his own situation in this country here. And for those of you that don't live in America, and for those who live in America here, well, I got good news for you guys and I got bad news for you guys, depending on how you understand it. In America here, we don't take shortcut in this country. Why we don't believe in taking shortcut? Because we must compete for everything in this country. Not to mention, Luis, you and I, the way we look, our color in this country, people feel that we don't know nothing. And for those that listen to me and that live in Liberia, one of these days you will come to this country, you will say, one time I heard one guy saying something that people don't believe in our color. There are certain people in this country who believe that we cannot compete. We are not a good people to compete. In order for us to prove ourselves, it's for us to be very fair in what we do. Very fair. In order for us to gain the confidence of other people. With that in mind, Mr. Witherspoon has done something in this country that has reached to the highest court in this land and the highest investigative division in this land. And it is incumbent upon him to update the Liberian people. The same way Mr. Witherspoon brought many government officials on his page, from Musa Bedete to Wokoli to everybody, Mr. Witherspoon needs to tell the Liberian people what is happening to him. In this country, your lawyer will not tell you to say everything. But your lawyer will say, go tell the people out there, where you went to court today, they not put you in jail. You come back to your house. He's not saying none of those things. The reason I'm trying to bring it to the picture here is he hold government official and he talk about them, which is not bad. Yes, which is not bad. Yeah, which is not bad. But he himself need to come and tell you about what he not do in the country here too. If you think that is wrong, well, then don't come to the country here. Because when you come to the country here, if someone and white man call you bad, when you get vexed, when I see you, I'll tell you, don't get vexed. Don't get vexed. The men in the country, the FBI is telling us that they tell that the wire test people can take in Liberia to pass to go take AU. The men take all the answer and give it to the student to go take the test. That's what the FBI telling us. But in the country, they can't just hold your hand and put you in jail like that. They will say, my man, we see what you do here. Is that true or not true? Then he will come and say, you know what, the thing you see is not true. But we got paper to show, we got evidence to show. All that thing he going through, Mr. Witherspoon supposed to understand that since he started his radio station in Liberia and start putting people's feet under the fire, he already tell the Liberian people that I must say here when I do something, you must hold me accountable too. Because he who want to preach equity should come with clean hands. So I'm asking Mr. Witherspoon and his follower, whatever going on in our court, we need to know. And I will tell all the ministers then, if Mr. Witherspoon don't tell you what's going on, you must never go on his show. Because he's not fair to the Liberian people. But let me tell you, Liberian people that are supporting that man. There are some people, let's say Mr. Witherspoon is in Liberia, right? He gets some kind of play where he just calls some people from in the bush and say, oh, go to the Ministry of Health, they will give you lesson for you to go become a nurse. The person now go to school, they sit down in a class. And the next thing you know, you see the guy in the hospital. Maybe the guy was a carpenter. You go to the hospital, you see the guy wearing the work gown, and he say he's a doctor or he's a nurse. But no school know that the man went to school to take that exam to pass. But the man just can say, oh, the Ministry of Health gave me the right to come work here as doctor or nurse. And the people say, oh, but can't work. The man got no idea. Now, Louis, when something happened to anybody you know, and that person, the doctor say, oh, go take care of that guy in the room. The man never went to school. He got nothing. And something happened to that man. Who are you going to blame? The hospital will be blamed. The hospital will be blamed. And the hospital will say, but the Ministry of Health sent that person here. And the Ministry of Health said, but who gave that person the paper? And then when they found out, oh, that they got a call Witherspoon. Witherspoon, yeah, who are you to give somebody paper to come work in the hospital here when the person did not go to any school like the AD doctor or medicine? The person did not sit down in any class or in any nursing school. How the person got here? That is the problem the FBI trying to find out in the country here, my people. Say they're not waiting to tell you, Jay Rennie will tell you here. That's the problem they're going through right now. There are some people. So all the states in America here, they like, but how do people come into our hospital to work? And the FBI say, you know what? The FBI, the NSA, they say, if you know what I know, you better check your FB, you better check the Emory Hospital, you better check the 14th Military Hospital, you better check JFK, all the hospitals in Liberia, you better check it and look for certain need that they bring there as their certificate. When you see those certificates then, you better let those people then lead that place because they get no degree. They never went to any school in America here. That's what's going on in the country. That is what's going on in the country. So all the different states now, they're looking at all the people that they hire since 2018 to present to see whether they came there with different school name, the name that the FBI gave them. So now they will just call you. You say you there, they just call you and say, oh, Louis, yeah, you say you are working as a nurse here. Which school you graduated from? Then they call the school in something like Sana. So, oh, that the people then who stand on there to send here. My man, yeah, don't come here give from tomorrow. Or don't come here. Don't come here because the paper you get, that paper not correct. Then some of the family members then now who hearing it now, they will say, ah, but in 2020, my grandpa died in a hospital over there. But who are the nurses that were taking care of my grandpa? Then they will go get their own private doctor then. And the private doctor then will go and get a lawyer then and say, look, we want to see all the new of the nurses who worked on our grandpa when he was here. Get what happened, Louis? When they go find out that one of that nurses came from that school that Stanton sent, Lord, my man say, oh, that trouble right there. That trouble right there. Because the family doctor will sue the hospital to say, we get down who you bring here to come take care of the patient here. You know your job, you allow somebody who did not do the right thing to come work on our grandpa. Maybe that the person kill our pa. And a big lawsuit over there. That is why today now the people behind Mr. Witherspoon and all his friends there to say, my man, why you desire to take shortcut in the country here? The country here, when you come, you must go to school, and after school, you must take entrance, and then you must go to the school, you take exam, then you go do the practical. Before you can work, who gave you the right to be giving people paper to go work in the hospital? That is the problem that the FBI say Mr. Witherspoon and some of his friends were doing in our country called America, where we live here right now. So if Mr. Witherspoon can hold government people feet to the fire, he need to come and tell the Liberian people whether he not the one that do it or he the one that not do it. All we want to know, we want to hear it from his mouth. Not people that will be talking like that. Go ahead.
So you need to tell the Liberian people the actual story behind his arrest.
Yes, but yes, 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 yes.
I remember you are questioning someone in this place.
Yes.
You got someone to even down to the president.
Yes.
The president names.
Yes.
He took the names.
Yes.
So if this is in your shoe right now, you need to be bold enough.
That the one we call transparency. That the one we call transparency. And you know what? In America here, our own part, you know, our own, we got the freedom here. More than in Liberia. So for some of us, we will call Stanton Witherspoon every day to come and tell us here. You see, if Stanton Witherspoon was somebody private, I would say, you know what? People will say, my man Jay Rennie, just talk about that thing small and leave it alone. All right, I will leave it alone. Like for Eddie Cochran. You never hear me talking about Eddie Cochran too much here when she was going to jail. Because I know her own, the government will handle her here. But when you get guys like Stanton Witherspoon who will come every day and say, oh, God bless you, oh, I gave you money. The people money he was taking here, that the people money he was giving to your OS. So anybody who take that money, the FBI telling you that money not correct. So some of you that take that money, if you don't know what I know, you better start collecting that money back and give it back to that man. Because according to the FBI, that money was not good money. It was not good money. So imagine somebody sick, you're always complaining about, oh, no doctor in the country, we ain't got no nurse. Why, Mr. We are taking the time to send people to go to school in Japan, China, Russia, whatever place. The president saying people there to go get degree. Right now, yes. Oh yeah, Khan is here. Yes. What's up, Mr. Khan? What's up, Mr. Khan? Mr. Khan, listen here. Thank you very much, Mr. Khan. Please share our video. So let's assume that the way president, we have been buried at Emory Hospital there, right? In Guaburu, right? Now, the next thing we need doctor and nurse there. So for the doctor and nurse then to work in a hospital, they will have to go to school, they will have to do practical, and then they will have to be given lessons to go operate in a hospital to take care of the patient, right? Stanton Witherspoon, he was in Liberia. The FBI said he was not going to wait for all that thing. You're going to start sending people to Georgia and say, Georgia, that guy is correct. So you're going to the Ministry of Health, let them get that man paper, then the men are going to the hospital. They'll be having doctor then over there, nurse then. That ain't got nothing to do with the medical fee. And then what Mr. Witherspoon was doing here, that the FBI said he was doing, he will just send people to the Ministry of Health and say, oh, they person good. You're going to take the test, they will pass. When the person pass, then the people will go to the hospital, then to go operate. That is very, very bad for somebody to do. They make it the way people to feel that we the black people, we're not able to take tests and pass. We can only cheat the system. That's why the FBI man in Florida say we are not people that can take shortcut, because what the men were doing taking shortcut. And you know, like in Liberia, you call boron, you take your test, you get the answer, then you go take the test the next day. You study, you say that in class. That's what he was doing. So Mr. Witherspoon need to tell the Liberian people that he in trouble in the country here, and let him tell us when he went to court what happened to him. Because they say he has something on his foot that when he walking anywhere, the people can know. And you know, when he go poo-poo, the people know that he go poo-poo. When he leave from Morovia and go to PB, the people will know. When he went to court, they take the thing from on his foot. That one ain't nothing to her. He need to come outside here and come and tell the Liberian people that. Because the same way he can say, oh, Samuel Toy there, or Magay there, or the other people there, they were there, they were there. He doing it for the Liberian people. Let him tell the Liberian people too what happened to him here in the country here. You see, Dr. Kassa was hiding the city. He will not want to tell the people what was happening to him in America here. Now, next thing we know, oh, the man passed away. Everybody, that one I not wish you. The women got no wish in the country here. Because the thing that they can bring to themselves, that the thing that when it get to them. So I'm not saying the man wrong. I just want the Witherspoon man to come and tell you something and say, look, the real story. He can say, look, the FBI then say, I did something. I not do it, but I just want to let you know. I not do it, but I just want to let you know. And he not come out to say anything about that case. Then I don't think he should hold anybody or any government official, because the government official then, when he call their name, they can be sleeping in some kind of go or some kind of deer in the bush. By the time he call their name, their ear can just jump up. The next thing you know, they come in on your show to tell him, say, oh, I don't do the 1 year, I don't do the 1 year. So a part of ear not standing in the bush now. We want to hear him too. We want to hear him. So that's why I got to say that. Now, let's move to the next topic here quickly here. The other day, I saw one other guy he went to the Capitol building. I mean, Louis, so the thing that the young guy can do, sometimes it can really make me to not sleep in the night. That guy went to the Capitol building and started to throw down the different sound there. And when I look at the president's sound, it's just like when Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, where the people put the fantasy then up there, they say, "Oh, welcome," because I was just Jesus Christ, welcome. I look at the sign, it said, State of the Union Address 2023, welcome, Mr. President. Then the next day, I see the other guy they call Yeke Koluba. He go take a part of sign and go put it up there. And I see Boca picture on there. I see comment picture on there. But the people, they're not president. So he want to tell us that they are president too, that why they put their sign up there. But the excuse that I hear he say, oh, the people campaigning.
He claimed that was pre-campaigning for the president.
That what we're trying to understand here. You see, when you see the small A, it's not the same as the BA. Yeka Koluba can see things, but he cannot understand it. And that's why you see today coming and just using him, Boca and just using him. When you look at the sign, it says, welcome, Mr. President, State of the Union Address. It did not say, vote President, we are for the second time. It doesn't say anything like that. So what did he do? The people who sent him, because he's from the ANC party, right? You see, Mr. Cummings, he's not stupid. He know what the wrong thing, he will not put himself in front. When something wrong, Mr. Cummings cannot put himself in front. When something is right, that one Mr. Cummings can put himself in front. When he was going to the court there, did you see him say he's not going to the court? He was always in the court because according to him, he fingered no document. So he was going to court. But when it comes to something that is not making sense to the Liberian people, guess who he can send? He will send Yeke Koluba. That's why he did. He sent Yeke Koluba. But when you look at the billboard, there was nothing like campaign over there. It was like, welcome home. Even to your place of work. When the CEO then coming to some company here, we can go, we can post sign there and say, oh, welcome CEO, you and your visitor then. And then it can stay there for some time. When they leave, then we take it down. Does that mean that the CEO trying to promote himself? No. The government in the house only put that sign up to welcome President Weah and his vice president. I mean, along with the vice president, because there are three branches of government. They operate separately. That's why they put a sign up there. But the young man who went over there, he did that thing because, you see, the opposition, Mr. Cummings, they sending bad messages to the children in our country. Instead of them telling the children, if you're not happy with something, you go through the proper channel and let the Liberian people know that it's not right. He didn't do it. They sent Yeke Koluba there. Now, Yeke Koluba did the same thing. Now, all the young men, he went over there and started taking the sound down. I was hearing some people telling the men, my man, just clean up. Just clean up. You telling that man to clean up. When that man go clean on that state, bring that man for his Bible right over there. Everything mess up right there. Then what you say? That Papa Chima tell the man to clean up. So I look at the picture and say, but something wrong with the garden in our country. Now he started taking the sound down. He was wrong by taking that sound down. I don't care what you're not happy about. You cannot take the law in your own hand, because they say sometimes your right can tend to wrong. In our Indian country here, that man will be going to the civil court for taking things down that he not put there because that's not the right way to do it. If you're not satisfied with something, you can call the appropriate authority and say, that thing you put over there, I'm not happy. You see, when Obama was president here, Obama went and gave the gay people there some kind of beat tattoo. They meditate the whole gay flag, they put it over the warehouse. The people that were vet that day, they said they didn't want no gay flag. They went and complained to the lawmaker there. They said, look, that thing what Obama put over there, we're not happy with that thing. And the people then talked to Obama, they said, my man, next time, don't just put things out there because everybody here got different view. Nobody went to that warehouse to just take things and that. But you see, the opposition coming there, Boca there, they don't like to see people happy in our country. So what they do, they will send other people telling them to go cause trouble. That the same thing that happened in 1989. The people then who came that wanted to take some kind of from power, they not bring their own children then. They brought other people's children right in our country to cause the disturbance. For example, you guys ever saw Robert Sally during the war to say, oh, CO Sally? No. You ever saw CO former Sally? No. You didn't see none of them. But by the time the war over, that time you start seeing CO Sally here or no car. That's the same thing. Coming say he won't be present in that time. You ever see coming children there? You think coming children will come on that ground and say they're fighting for you? No. But that is the same strategy they want to use. So I'm saying that young man that did that thing, he need to be taken to court. Let the judge stand before the judge, and the judge tells him, next time you do that thing, we will arrest you because we got law and order in the country here. They feel that Mr. Weah, President Weah, and other African leaders in Washington, D.C. here, and Joe Biden told them, say, look, the people in the country can do anything as long they do it the right way. So you're meeting law and order. What the children are doing, the opposition are giving them the wrong direction. And you see the thing about Louis, some of the people in America, they got their children there, yo. When you look at the thing, they can be telling them, oh, go ahead and do it. Let the men do it at the right thing. Yes.
Really, the funny part of it is that all these guys who cooperate in this country, they don't have their kids yet even going to school.
Now you know why they don't let me read. The reason they don't let me to talk about them, because I was in that country, I live in a swamp, I live in Zin house, I never live good, and now we come now we see what all they doing here. When some of us can now be telling our brother and sister there that what job we are doing right now, I never saw any government that when I was growing up that did the same thing. They always pack their load. You know the reason they don't have school? That's a good point you make. Wherever your children are, you will make that environment to be good. When you go to France, the French president children in France. When you go to any country, the president, the children in there. Because they were the children were born and they were the children living. They who coming over there and they were there from the beginning, from 1847. They started that country. But they always had a habit when they were to born their children, then they get it on the plane and bring it in America here to born the children there. They started that process. All right? Like some of us, we run away because they walk in, right? And that was who born our children here. But they who started that country, they started from the beginning. In fact, they run away from here and went to Liberia. Instead of them building school to say, you know what, let's have everybody go to school, they never did it. So what they did, they just see that bro as their fishing ground where they will go to fishing, they come back. Yes.
Really, those guys will not build schools because they want to use the country poor children to protest and cause chaos. So that when the children graduate, end of the day, they'll bring the children back and make the children minister.
That is why that guy they call Tewo Gonglo. That is why that guy they call Tewo Gonglo. He will never be present in our country because Tewo Gonglo need to be there. The same way Stanton Witherspoon is. When we were growing up, I remember during my day in Esther Bacon Elementary School, 1981. Tewo Gonglo they were in LU. When Emma Sawyer they were in Atlanta, they told them to go to casket. And they were told the casket even at LU there, disturbing some kind of government. And today, then he in Atlanta now. He get nothing for himself. He called himself poor man lawyer. But when Emma Sawyer they were making ass all of them, he and Kofi Wood there, they were over there, they thought that the good thing they were doing. Now today now, he now see the reality in that, and he said he called himself poor man lawyer. Tewo Gonglo need to come and tell you. The same thing you saying. Tewo Gonglo now need to be telling the young people there on the street to not do the same thing. Because when we were growing up, we saw Tewo Gonglo then. Eddie then used them, Bago Mafia then used them, Amos Oil then used them to go and tow casket. Today he in a town, he ain't doing nothing for himself. He said he won't be president. So what you just said, Tewo Gonglo then who live in a town supposed to come on now and tell the young children and say, you will not do the kind of thing. Because we ourselves will affect the people fool us today. All right? Any son that doctor in America, former Sadiq here, he became CEO, he did it, and he fired me. So Tewo Gonglo need to tell the people, and that's why you see they will not let me because I will always tell them the truth. Because why? I was in our country and saw everything. Louis, it was not for God. Let me put God first. Let me put God first. We were in a 12th grade when I walked in. It was just only God that just kill, just grab our head and carry up. But today's my friend in a town, they living with their children and they get nothing today. And the people then who run away from 1980, imagine some of them, they in the town. When I was in the comic camp, you know what somebody told me, Louis? They told me since 1980 they left Liberia. They don't even know how Liberia looking like. I said, but how long you been? Somebody said, 40 years, going to 50 years. I said, so you won't go back to Liberia to go do what there? They said, oh, we tired living here now. We tired living here. I said, but where are we going to do Liberia over there? Oh, you know, my son, we just want to go relax. I said, but the people over there don't know you. So what are you going to go do there? Oh, that's why we want to send you in front for you to go convince the. I said, but when I'm going to say here, I try to convince you guys to go to the country. Why you don't want to go there? Well, you know, we're not used to the people that down there. But then, how you will go be, you want to be somebody all the people that you're not used to. So the people that behind Mr. Cummings, let me tell you one thing. They don't know you from nowhere. When they eating in the morning, they don't think about you. When they're about to go to bed, they don't think about you. They just think that Cummings, because he get a coconut knee, he will come to Liberia, and then you will just facing that the greatest mistake you will be making. Even coming in America here, you know how we got West Point, we got Clarotown, we got Nukutown. Cummings don't come to those places in America here. And he been doing it from the time he been in the country here. Cummings can only go to P Avenue, then he can go to Mama Point. That's the part of place he can surround himself. So in America here, Cummings can come to Philadelphia, he can come to New Jersey, he can go to New York, he can go to Rhode Island, he can go to Massachusetts. When he can only go to Atlanta, Georgia, where he get a horse. Then he go to Texas, where his man is. Then that all he know, then he go to Florida, then he come back, he go. But he know both of the Liberian. When George Weah come here, he will come to Philadelphia area there, where Eddie was president. She will come here, they will come up and all them will come here. But coming through that, most of the refugee people that came from Liberia, the same people he refused to meet in Nigeria, he said they all planted on the East Coast, so he can't come on the East Coast to see them. That's the same thing he said when he was in Maryland. The people asked him, they said, Cummings, there are some people in Liberia that say they will not vote for you. Cummings said, but if they will not vote for me, then I'm not going in the place to go campaign. So I look at the man and say, but what kind of man is this here? Even in America here, the state they call Texas, they always vote for the Republican people. The state they call California, they always vote for the Republican people. But you can't hear the Republican candidate say, oh, I will not go to California because they will not vote for me. And then the Democrat will say, I will not go to Texas. No. So when the man made that kind of statement, I said, but what kind of man is this? What kind of man is this? How you will say you will not go to a place that the people will not vote for you? So when you become president, I mean, you will not go visit the people there? I said, what? So when I look at that whole thing, I said, no, they may not correct. They may not correct. That kind of trouble here, we can't get to Liberia right now. It's not correct. Because in America here, the people can say we will not go to the state. Or in Liberia, they will say we can't go to the community. They will say, you know what? The real politician will say that place a battleground. We're going to battle for that place over there. That's why in America, when you hear the people say, oh, that state is a battleground state, there's some of the states that will say, we will not vote for Democrat or we will not vote for Republican. When the two political parties here, they will say, my man, that place is a battleground. We'll go in there, we'll campaign there more than any other place. But when Cummings come and made that kind of statement, that thing was scary to me. I said, but this guy not correct. And so I said to myself, I said, oh, now I see why he can come on the East Coast to come visit Liberian and there, because maybe he feel that the people on that side, he don't know them, that's why he don't come visit. So when that man that will say he want to be president can be telling the Liberian people in America here, we ourselves working here for ourselves, Liberian. We are working for ourselves here. If that man can be telling us that he can't come to come see us because people will not vote for him, what more about you that in that town? What more about you in that town? What more? So you see, I just wanted to understand that what is going on here. All right, because I'm starting the topic now. Let's talk about the Cummings man here. Cummings never created any job in America here. Don't let nobody lie to you. How can you be a supervisor to Monrovia City Hall, then you say you're creating jobs? How can you be a supervisor to be a factory, then you say you're creating jobs? No, it does not work that way. When coming working with Coca-Cola, he created no job because it was the Coca-Cola BB people then that will come and tell them, say, oh, we make plenty money this year. So y'all go, let's go through the human resources of it. Then the human resources will say, oh, let's put job up. Then they will announce it. Oh, we're looking for a job. Then the people will come and then they will apply. Then they will bring them in. That's what Coming was doing. It was not Coming that created job. You know who created job in the country? Someone like Donald Trump. When Donald Trump father died, I wouldn't call him Donald Trump because Donald Trump is a politician now. Donald Trump had his own construction company. Before he started looking for the president's job, he had his own company. He used to go and start looking for people to work for him. So when Donald Trump talking in America say I create job, nobody can say anything because they know that he got his own company. They coming men who just work for Coca-Cola, mixing sugar with water and all your hair, all dirty, sticky, or he coming to the laboratory telling you, oh, I'm going to create job. That's so lie. That is so lie. You know who can tell you say I'm going to create job? You see that man they call Jetty? Every time I see that man on Facebook, he telling people, oh, I come to build a rubber plant here so we can start processing rubber. That man is somebody that's going to create job. You ever see Coming do that one before? No. Until Coming do something like that in Liberia, nobody should listen to Coming to tell you, say, oh, we'll create job, we'll create job. No. He got no experience in creating job, folks. He got no experience in creating job. So don't let him come lie to you and say, oh, I will create job, I will create job. Let me just say to you guys, if you're working for VF factory right now, you're working to Coca-Cola factory right now, you can get in the money and say, you can't work here? No. Nobody go work factory can just get and say, you can't work here. No, because why? You're not the one that paying them. It is the company that will tell you from way to the top, the coin to the top, that will tell you, say, go tell the people that we're looking for people to come work for us. So your money let Coming lie to you. Coming got no experience in working in government. The men never work in government before. The men never work in government. The people that send the men to go be president, they told the men, they say, don't take no job left a representative, left senator, don't take no job because we won't go for the big job. Don't take nothing. So Coming will not, when your team are Coming going to be representative, you're wasting your time. If your team Coming going to be senator, you're wasting your time. Coming will never settle for, because the people that getting the mandate from here, the people telling him, don't settle for anything but that presidency, because they just want to come now and can be stepping on your head in our country. I know they will get very with me, but that the truth I'm telling you, because no, I live in a country. When you ever go on 12th Street, go behind Tomoha in a swamp there, where you see the beer bomb there. That's where I grew up at. That's where I grew up. I used to walk to go to every place. So God brought me here and I promised myself. That's why I always tell President Weah, I'm not looking for a job. I'm not looking for a job. But I will tell you the truth, Mr. Weah, when you don't do the right thing for the Liberian people. That's why that audio you play, that's why I always say, Mr. Weah, you must do the right thing for the people. Because the suffering in our country, it affected we, the country people. We were not lucky to get the opportunity. But thank God that 1989 working, that have many people left that country, they can't here today. Even though some of them are not correct, we still talking to them in the time. But the common people, they ain't doing nothing here. Let's move on to the next one, because by 2:30 we'll be taking call. That will be 6:30 your time. So I mean 6:30, 7:30 your time. Yeah, 7:30 your time. Let's come to the next one here. Job. Talking about job. I can guarantee the Liberian people, from what I see in that town, while Mr. Jetty doing honor job with our administration, I'm going to say to every Liberian, when you're going to church tomorrow, get on your knee and pray. Pray that more Jetty will come to that country. A man who can come from way India and come to Liberia. The man joined over his own country. He joined over other country and came to Liberia and said, I want to help the people to create job. Now he building a rubber plant under the job we are administration. That man, he not only creating job, but that God sent that man under job we are administration. You know how many people are going to be working over there? There are a lot of people that are going to be learning new skill now. Because when they talk about processing, They're going to be working with machine. They see cartoon and you're going to be turning your boy here. You will start pushing cartoon in that place too. So some of you will be calling your cartoon push on your America. I mean, in abroad there too. So that time coming. Some of you guys will start pushing cartoon. But it will give your job to do. You will get job to do. And you will start working. That's why I look at the whole thing and say, you know what? God is really in control of that government in our country. It wouldn't take a patient person. Because you remember, the people did not face anything, but they supported people that carry war in our country and they destroy everything. Just imagine your whole home just destroyed to start building a whole over that small thing. The whole country was destroyed. They got to put everything back together. One time I asked the other guy from the IMF, I said, when will Liberia be better? The man said, they play well Liberia before the war came. You got to start developing the country and you reach to that same place where you were in 1989 before you can pass beyond there to start making Liberia a better country. Eddie did not do none of those things over there. Today, you see President, we are trying his best. Then that day, garden you won't go bring. When you see the garden in the town here, they tell you, say, we tired living here. We get no money here. All the money we brought, the money finished. Y'all know why the ghosts need to be plenty at the Ministry of Education? Let me ask the question here today. I love me asking myself the question and telling few people here. When you ever remember, maybe Minister Tua will tell you, or maybe Joe Wiasa will tell you, but Samuel Kanyando, when Joe was president, most of the time the ghosts need you to be at the Ministry of Education. So don't used to ask, but how can they one ministry here? They say ghosts need. Not knowing most of those people there who were in government during the time Joe were not there, when they send their children to America, they used to be giving them money, even though in that kind of school. And they always used to tell the Liberian people, oh, the people going for study, the people going for study. That how kind they were taking all the ghost name and giving the people pay in the country here for free. Some of them were here, they're not going to school, they were just partying around here, and they were using that money through the Ministry of Education to give to their children in America here. So don't close anybody, she didn't waste her time. She just take the whole ministry from there and just keep everybody also and open her own ministry. That is what's going on today. So I want Liberians to understand. I'm not talking from in some kind of village. I'm in America here right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying anything because I'm looking for a job. No. In the country, I'm pushing cartoon here. I'm happy with my cartoon I'm pushing here. Right now, I'm very because I had a weekend. I want to go to work by Monday to go push my cartoon. But what I see that you deserve is what I will tell you. The people got no interest for you. Under the job we are administration, jobs are coming. When they build that place, when that hospital finish, you will get janitor then job. If you educated, you get big job with Jetty, and you get other places there. You got the one that been putting that thing together. Do not allow anybody from the opposition to spoil it. Coming call himself former co-club man. He can't in that country. He create a little job for you people to open one small ice cream shop or open one small beer club or co-club place so the people can be selling for him. He do it, but he want you to make him president for before he start helping you. That man not get no good for you. Let me tell you right now. Now, Joseph Walker in America here. I want to appeal to George here. I'm on my knee right now. I'm begging. I'm about to get on my knees. President Weah, when you listen to me, please call Joe Walker. Let him come back to Liberia. Louis, that papa in the time he's suffering here. The people that brought that woman here, they're suffering that woman here. The people that brought that woman here, they're suffering that woman here. He's suffering here. Joe Walker, when you ever hear the word they say, my son in America here, I will not lie to you. All the places that Joe Walker not come, I've been in all that area. Even when KOK was in America, here myself went there. Joe Walker, one day it was cold, about 50 degrees in the town. The men carried Joe Walker to someone and play the cold water, sir. They had no jacket on. Cause I didn't get a jacket on. They carry that puppy walking in the cold there. They get a man in a basement here. Costa using a car to be carrying the puppy around. What they brought a man in the country to do here? To come humiliate the puppy here?
They're taking the
lobby. Lobby where? In the water store? And you saw the picture? They didn't see nobody send a ben here. Nobody did not see it. Absolutely nobody. They key in one area here, not too far from us here. They went and met one guy they called Tobo Yenswa. They went and met some kind of club, and they call it Rotary Club. And the first people they met. The next thing we know, they were over there collecting money. Boca got a foundation at bank council here. Let me tell Boca people, that 5013C, enough for political radio. If you let Costa do that thing to you, Boca, you'll be in trouble with the American government because you can't take people money and go campaign with Liberia over there. So you must make sure you get lawyer there. But I'm only asking President Weah to come for Joe Boca because when the Liberian men say my son in America, Joe Boca, our grandfather in America, the old man catching hard time here. The old man is catching hard time. The first time the old man came was in Philadelphia, whoever brought him, they took care of him good. But right now, that papa is catching hard time here. He's catching hard time here. I will not lie to you. The man in the basement, they want to get that old man. There are something here they call radar. That radar, when you get in your system too much, it can do something bad to you. I hope they not take that papa from down there. But the papa is catching hard time in the country here, my people. He's catching hard time. That's the report I got on Joe Boca here. If he get money, let him go back home and go retire. He get little money. But if he think he come look for money here, Costa cannot get him that money now because everybody know Costa now. When Costa say, oh, my car tire boss, they will say the people that can make the car tire, go check the car tire off. So nobody here will get him money now. So Boca, President Weah, listen to me. I'm just begging you to call Joe Boca and let Joe Boca come home. It's not easy over there. It's not easy on Joe Boca. So I'm speaking to my people today. Not the way the people can be speaking to you in the BB English here. No. We talk our big English here, but I just want my people there to understand. The last thing I will say before we start to take call, whatever you're doing in our country today, that President Weah is doing, you guys are supporting the government. Whether you are a sedition, you are a Liberian, whatever you're joined together and support President Weah that he put together, I beg you, you try to do your best. You try to do your best because that you're doing it. Now, let me finish the Prince Johnson on here. The special message for Prince Johnson. I know Minister Johnson is going for election this year. I know he's in trouble. But there are many people that President Weah not here from that Nima County that are working in the government today. And you all know them. Minister Johnson, if you're not happy because people not coming to you, you know your situation, you know your issue. What you can do for the people of Nima is very easy, and this is a free advice. One, since Mr. Weah became president, let me see my list here. In Ganta today, the road that Mr. Weah not carry on in Ganta, the Ganta road to Toe Town, the Ganta road to Ikepa, the Sanique road to Logatuo, and all the little town there, the construction of the Ganta City Hall, the construction of a Ganta market, the renovation of Campley High School, the renovation of Barn, and let's come to the people that in the government from Nima County. We got Prince C. Johnson. He's not related to you from what I know. Maybe on that I stand to be corrected. You got Moses Duopu, Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Education. You got one guy they call George Gontu, Deputy Minister of Lands and Mine and Energy. The list go on. Let me continue here. You got Mr. Lance, the Minister of Tourism. That is where Eugene Fagon used to be. You got Harrison Conway into FDA. All right? You got so many people in the government with all the construction. So Mr. Johnson, take all the things that President Weah had done for the people of Nima County and put it together in one package and tell the Nima people that you need to re-elect me because the road construction, the school development, I work with President Weah in Monrovia to bring all the development here on top of our own development. So that's why I should be re-elected. You look at my opponent there. They are not done none of those things. So don't just be jumping on the president like that. You need people around you who will strategize. When people go to Washington, D.C., whatever they can get from the president, they will come and tell their constituents, oh, you see all the things that come here, that the president and myself have signed it. So everybody that work in the government, the construction, Mr. Weir, and other activity he had done in the country, Mr. Johnson, Prince Johnson, you can put it together as a package and tell the people that it was through what you call bipartisanship, the coalition you have, that what brought all the development to Nima County. That way the people will know that you can work with people in Morovia to get things done for the country. Because Mr. Weir is bigger than Prince Johnson. He's looking at the entire people of Nima County. That's why the road, the reconstruction, like other activities taking place in the country over there, it is not because Mr. Weir just want to please Mr. Johnson. No. Mr. Weir understand that Nima County and all the other counties are bigger than all the representatives in the Senate there. That is why he doing all those things over there. But Prince Johnson, he not seeing it because the people around, they're not thinking that the way we're talking here right now. So, Luis, let me hold on there small. Everything and I say, I don't know who all listen. Let the people call so we can hear what they got to say here.
All right. So, if you're in Liberia, you want to be a part of the discussion this evening, 0775 360 356 0775 360-356 is the phone line. Call on that number and you'll be the part of the balance you call 0555 679 089 0555 679 089 or 0775 360 356. Today's holiday and we're on the holiday broadcast here today. It's not usual, but we're here on this lofty Armed Forces Day.
So while you're waiting for the call, if you get any question for me, you can ask me.
Yeah, so 0775 360 356 and 05. I think our first call from Liberia. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, you need Jones from where? Your name, where you joining us from? Yes, yeah, you go ahead. Thank you. Man, listen to the man. I'm back. 0775 360 356 077. I take the person from Liberia. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Louis. This is Emmanuel vacation and join the conversation from Upper Carver.
Now let's hear you.
So you see, when we tell people that this coming election will be very thin, people try to overlook it. For someone to call a platform and instead of you try to provide information and you try to insert somebody for a look. For us, we were not even sitting and allow someone to come and do anything to us because you see we support Georgia and you want one sick man to be president will come here and make years. We're not agree to that. Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, so I want to say to our brother on the stage, look, when it comes to Nima, brother, we don't need to hear our head when it comes to pre-joining. All right? There are a lot of things that we are doing in Nima. We just need to reach out to our people and talk to them. I don't want to believe the people on Nima. We see the development of other things that we are still on, and then we see no one because one pre-joining the whole, the we are signed agreement, so we have to live up to the agreement now. The question will be asked if when you are president, we have to sign the agreement that is so bad. What the battle was in the law, and you took the agreement back to them and said, oh, this is the agreement that me and President we are agreeing. In fact, the error, the big brother who have a press conference said, no, clear. The matter is reason why he's coming on now because what is brought us down will previously make back to them and tell them, oh, this is what I want to do. You always oppose the decision on them. So the people on Nima is true. We just need to go after them and talk to them and explain to them and make them understand we are not after previously. We as the government is intent to develop Nima and there are a lot of good things. It is coming more. You see that good things talking about Nima. Alright? So we are not afraid. And one of the things that can come up front, there's very people who instructed people from previously. These guys are the people who are for work back project were instructing president. We are saying, oh, yeah, president, oh, yeah, president, we are doing pre-joining for going to work back code. These are the guys who are coming on platform instructing people and people trying to figure that pre-joining. You see? Alright? So
All right, thank you. Let's go to the next call.
Thank you, Emmanuel Richardson. Sitting was a call here. 0775-360356. 0775-360356. A Benelsi call 0555-679-089. Go back to the line. Take this pressing. Good evening. Because you started the platform. Thank you. So if you, I've been thinking that so yeah, you develop the call. You that one call. I'll make sure that one get blocked. Trust me. Don't call and insult the platform. Good evening.
Yeah, hello.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. See again. I'm Chris Wong calling from Ghana State.
Chris, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Now, brother, you're editing us. We don't have this agenda government. We don't have the time to install. Let it work install because they get money to put unit on their food to install.
Yeah.
We don't have money to put unit on our food to install, but we will get it straight to go to the battleground and put them out. We are all ready to say thank you.
Thank you. Take this person. Good evening. That person still with man, stop wasting your time. Don't take your call. 0775-360356. You get me insulting as we take your call. So we stop wasting your time. You can't keep insulting the internet to take your call. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name is Josh from?
I'm just something for watching from Kawas community for Nafan.
Well, not fun. Let's hear you.
Yeah. For President, we are in that of Prince Johnson. And Prince Johnson is taking as president. We are taking Prince Johnson from entering into Nigeria and giving 1.5 million to sign the agreement for him to be part of his in front of the Nima citizen. Even the Nima squad will say, in front of the president. So it didn't see that to say, oh, Nima citizen, everybody joining, Prince Johnson to move up the army. And now it's agreement with the people. So I think it's going to be the book of them. And Prince Johnson, I saw that that's the way in this country. The man is looking at that young girl, Eric. And that's the way. If the man don't be another politician for them, you don't be another person. So it's not a good better.
Okay.
Everybody don't join Prince Johnson to be for the army.
Okay, thank you. Let's join this person. Good evening.
Good evening.
Let's hear you. Need Josh somewhere.
I'm actually calling from the second bill.
Let's hear you.
Okay. First of all, thank you for the show. Let me apologize to the studying the state correct himself on our bill, but that's the typical advice I understand. To discuss the issue at the disco, we must just be in that at all costs. With regards to Prince Johnson and Doria, all is over. I think Doria should take that and calculate well. Because they have protected Prince Johnson for a time for number. I'm a group let me put in the 11 on the team vision. That's why we took the captain for the World Class Coach. But because the G, because the whole thing, because the council, they haven't been able to get a World Class Coach to be. But today he come out to say all kind of things. That's why now he got eating. He told Bible in real eating for all angles. Who knew that he killed him for that? And people bring the story up. So that's how the life go. You won't go there after that. Thank you for the show.
Thank you. Sending one of your calls here. We have okay, we got 20 minutes to go.
Yes, sir.
0775-360-356. You want to respond?
No, I mean, yes.
Okay, 0775-360-356.
I'm ready anytime.
0775-360-356. Bell State call 0555-679-089. Call on that number and you'll be the pot. 0775-360-356. Let's take this pressing. Good evening. I'm okay. I need Josh somewhere. You come from where?
For the Divio Township.
Divio, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the show. What I want to say is you got a call over the very clear. That they will have to be letters, really letters. So, having said that, I just want to tell the president that before he never what is subsidy there, he should not forget about us because we got the subsidy there for the first 6 years.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I join this fasting. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello?
Let's hear you. Need Johnson where? Hello, anyway, join us from? Come on, peace out and let's hear you.
I think that should be.
Even though your line is bad, I'm not getting you. Trust me, sorry. I will cut you off because your line is bad. You very bad. Join this person. Good evening. Masisi? Mawati, long depend on why. Let's hear you. I'm okay. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say that thank you. I want to say that thank you here, but okay. My son Luis said, I was surprised yesterday on Freedom FM. When the boy really and it's an academic document. My son Luis said, I tell you first. That is the president. President, we are now on the direct day. What is now on the direct day? President, we are for Diva. People be president now. Because when the kind of celebration that I don't see, you say a lot of things. But then you get to see. Well said. That making the question open hell of platform, many people money. You are stealing money out of the like let people. The people suffering. The people suffering. The people suffering. You can make the people get there. I will say, anybody that says, the people never be part of it. Because let it be
Thank you. Where are we?
We listen to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I tried to take the course here.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, the point I want to make clear to you is that don't let anybody deceive you or confuse you. Please just say it's in the camp of the CDC. Hello?
Yeah, you're alive.
Yeah, I don't care what happened. There's no to the CDC will never end. So all those tragedies that are talking here, they're wasting their time. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Somebody step the line. Take more calls here. Good evening.
Hello?
Let's hear you. I think Johnson where?
Yeah, my name is Jeremy. We are joining a call from Jason McKelvey to actually about this.
Go on, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the public discussion. One thing we have to tell the consumer version is that 40 days is our number. The number done by for the fact that Prince on this news of bringing in our country, getting a Prince on this is qualified in our country policy. But we, of course, in that case, it's not because Prince is in the city today, but that really the situation of the city government, the case something that can Prince on who after getting that is a fact. After getting in our country, my things in my life. You said it's already 17. If you don't know that 17, CDC, we are in the support of the support of Prince government. The one that is because I have the thing in my country. This time, any other political party wants to do that of putting you or what kind of thing that means in my country because the people are not going to listen to their grandfather. Every country has their own grandfather. But we are in the grandfather of other countries. You know, other windows in the other country is like it or not. In my country is for Prince government. Everybody has a country. So that everything, all of it is number for that country. You have to live with the grandfather. You have to close the number. But if CDC does not, the very country is friendship. But if 2 months out, 3 months out before the election, then you know that the black of people is being against the city government. They will tell you in that country, if you go to someone, they will go in that country. We have to take that to consider the US the back. And that's because the one that didn't know that Africa is a wall of. What is the city government that plays the wall of? What is the we are Africa is a level? When you have money and money will play government, it doesn't know the level. It is because of the hello.
You're alive.
Yeah, it is because of the man is not for putting it back in your life, but I mean, you take your plasma, your chest, and put it in the hospital, man. These are the main things of
Thank you so much. You see, I don't cut you off here because we are here to educate people on what they need to do. Ready?
Yes. You want me to make comment now? I'm here.
Yeah, I take female calls.
Okay.
Yes, hear you.
How are you?
I'm okay. I need jumping from where? Tell the receiver.
Yeah, you're calling for looking down.
Yes, hear you.
Yeah, just about to be the next president of the program. Thank you.
Thank you. 0775 360 0775 360 A better say you call 0555 679 089. Then go to Lusa line, take this person. Please, loyal receiver. Loyal receiver, please. Loyal receiver. Hello, welcome for the radio. Can you join us from where?
Okay, 1 minute.
When you call low the radio or you walk away from the receiver or else you cause serious feedback for us here. And I say, you know, my ear say, my brother, I want brother to come here, I'll hear you go. I hear me call it, but what you say? And Jeremy, I hear you go. Let's get 3 more calls because we got.
Yeah, 3 more calls. Yeah, 3 more calls. Yeah.
Let's take 3 more calls because we have like 10, 12 minutes to be here.
Yep.
Let's take 3 more calls and get back to you, respond and call your day.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Hello.
Let's hear you. Need John's from where? Let's hear you.
All right. You got in America that what you know about Baka is saying that Baka said. What you got to know about Baka said?
My la balance it. The la.
When?
Hey, my man.
Let's stop it. You said let's stop it.
Let's move on, man. Balance it. Let's take the last 2 calls of the day. 0775 360 You see that somebody can baby shy with a baby. But I go play, they go play pool. You can't go drinking you. The boy go playing pool. Then you say, go ahead, go lobby. Let's hear the person. Good evening. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Okay. Thank you. The man live is listening to the man. Hello.
This is Lawrence Bauer. I'm from TV.
Lawrence, go ahead. You got 1 minute.
Yeah, my family, I will go.
Thank you. Good evening.
Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is that most of the who got them, what you don't tell you, this is one of the people that call it after. This is the travel listing here. You see, because you come from Lupa, the sort of mayor stone, that they hear the stone, who you want to radio, this is the phone, the platform, you talk to my.
Man, beg you back.
Let's see, just particular election, that's how you election. You come from Lupa and you see that. You don't answer what somebody called Bwakati. Bwakati is this. See how they're working as doing. See the sector. What is you? The first thing your uncle will die, and you can't stay there on your phone, the platform, and start. Everybody has got their own Bwakati. Bwakati, when you see it, what you do is this. That was the clear part. You guys are wasting your time. No space for old men. We need somebody who are strong in the body and will move around to make sure that things happen. Look, when Captain open, Lion Omen don't work out with Captain alone. They will go to Puto. Did you want to go Puto? He's telling you about president. So that you to be a right and say,
yeah, I'll come back. I'll come back, go Puto. Yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah. we are here. We're ready to see the
Thank you. So, at the junction now, with the last 10 minutes, the last minute, sorry, they'll go back to J. Rennie, so wrap up. I'm taking course. They'll go back to J. Rennie, so wrap up and call it a day.
Yes, again, Luis, I would like to say a big thank you to you and your team in studio. And I would like to say a big thank you to all Liberians. For me, I see myself as someone who is very open to people expressing their opinions, because the era that Joseph Walker lived through during the Samuel Kanyando time, people could not express themselves. So when those who support him or those who support Cummings come to insult me. That is the beauty of democracy. Your insult is not going to kill me. As long you exercise your right and your right doesn't pose any harm to me, that's okay. That is a strong democracy. But that will not stop me from telling you the truth about your political leader or your political party. All right. There's a gentleman who called and said the president was involved with Prince Johnson with 1.5 million. I had no idea about that, and I have not read any documentation that said there were 1.5 million. So I don't know where that information is coming from, but I had no understanding and no connection to that information. Another brother called and spoke about the substitute, and I think we'll talk about that tomorrow. He said, President Weir, you are going to be president next time, and you need to also consider us. Yes, administration got a lot of things to follow through on, and I would like to make the appeal to all Liberians who have been patient with the government. Next year, after Mr. Weir is elected, the believability of many of the citizens and Liberians, I would like to see the president bringing on more people and to help enhance their skills. He's a president who believes that everybody should participate, and I think this time around there will be another promise from me as well. Let me say a big thank you to Ma Willett who called and said that she heard a lot of things about this guy that been giving money, and that's why it is. Prince Johnson is still important. I don't think citizens are saying that Prince Johnson is not important. What I said on my show as well, I believe that whatever President Weir has done and continue to do in Nima County, I believe that Senator Johnson can use everything that President Weir has done in that county and commend the president for a bipartisanship. That means working together to get stuff done. And I believe if Mr. Johnson used that development, what Mr. Weir continued to carry on and has completed in the county, I believe he will be re-elected again. And I don't think President Weir is saying things intentionally to, let's say, not make or do any or have nothing to do with Senator Johnson. Those are political talk. Senator Johnson will get it and say, oh, the president needs to do this. Senator Weir will get it. I mean, President Weir will get it and say, he needs to do this. It's called political barroom talk, political pulpit talk. Some people on the pulpit, we call it political pulpit talk. All right. I don't think you guys out there should create a divide and no disagreement. People can have conversation. When Obama and Hillary Clinton were here in 2018 making a plan, nobody thought they were ever going to get together. But in the end, they got together. In fact, Obama campaigned for her when she lost to Donald Trump, and Obama even made her Secretary of State to gain more experience. And so Senator Johnson, I just think it's the strategy that he needs, and I think we provided some here for him. Take everything that Mr. Weir has done for your county, add that to your list of political achievement, and base it on collaboration between you and the president. Now, people talking about Joseph Boakai suffering. The people who are now willing to hear the hard truth about Joseph Boakai, they are the wicked people to Joseph Boakai. You see, Liberians, we always get to believe that if we don't criticize something, then we are bad people. I mean, we are good people. You have to criticize. Why you think when Joseph Boakai get out and say that we are government doing this, then you support it? The man is in America here. Those are all that live here. We see what the man going through here. Joseph Boakai, now that Benjamin that you know that will come to visit America in Washington, D.C. in a 5-star hotel, even though he doesn't have, what will you do with your money? Let's say a Liberian guy leave from here today, go visit Liberia. Next thing you know, he's staying somewhere in somebody's basement there. He's not paying rent, he get nothing. What do you think that person left would be like? When you want to travel, you got to prepare yourself. This is the man that people brag about that have 45 years experience. But all we can see is that only one hand point he not built. Then he coming to America here, living in somebody's basement. You know what I mean to live in people's basement here? Living in somebody's basement here is a health hazard, especially when the basement is not meeting health standard. We see Boakai in this place there. You think I'll just get and say Boakai did, Boakai that? No. Some of you guys should come here and see how Boakai living. But the people who got Boakai, they're not telling you the truth. They told you that Boakai will come with me diploma here. Why would the video not show that Boakai made a diploma here? You need to get out of the ethnic politics and focus on the issue. I'm not saying anything against Boakai that is wrong. The old man is catching hard time in this country here. I seen it. All right? Who will Costa be driving the old man around? Costa got any experience to drive diploma around here? People who drive diplomat around, they are trained people, they are escort people. In the country, they got people who are escort. Yeah, I heard Johnson Sirleaf. When Johnson Sirleaf come to the country, she assigned people who are school in driving. You carry the men of Philadelphia where shooting always taking place there. Then you put on the say something, I want to say something here. Yeah, please, man. But let me say thank you to every one of you guys. We will continue to push the message here. We will let the Liberian people know that whatever you guys are doing along with President Weah, it is your project. You started the project with the president, it was never done. During my days growing up in Liberia, it was never done. We were never invited to participate in any developmental agenda. To see the young people today, every community across the country, there is some type of development or some type of development that are taking place across the county. You Liberians should be proud of yourself. Whatever you build today along with President Weah, do not allow any opposition to take that away. Why? Because for 170 years, because Mr. Weah is in office for 6 years now, right? So that means at 170, before he became president, there was nothing that you see today in the country that President Weah is doing was there before. There were no Emory Hospital, no 14 Military Hospital. There were not the many roads that you see today. So you guys are the one that putting those things together, and do not allow any opposition to come and fool you. That your future is for you children. I mean, for your children. For me, I will tell you the truth. I would be happy to see Liberian working. If I come to Liberia, I want to help you to work, but not to work for you and you guys working for me. No, I want to help. If you need to live for something, I want to stretch my hand to help you. God has given us the opportunity to be in the country. All someone can do for me is to come on the platform and be able to tell you the truth. The opposition, Cummings, Boca, they are not in your interest. They are not in your interest. When they're discussing things here, the only time they involve you is how to use you for you to vote for them, and that's it. As far as improving your lives, the life of the children, your community, they are not thinking about that. Can you imagine somebody take power, they tell you they want to be different minister, and when they become different minister, they're going to pay this, they're going to pay that? Come on, guys. You all got the opportunity that you shouldn't waste. Luis, thank you very much. We'll be back here again tomorrow. And I would like to say big thank you to all the callers. Don't forget, we are here Tuesday and Friday, 10 a.m. in the morning. And then we are here Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. That means we'll be back here tomorrow again with another presentation here. We invite everybody to come and listen to the truth here. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Depending on the time of the day from my end here, we'll reconvene here again just to have another beautiful conversation this evening. All right. This is our journey here. We expect you guys, and we are kind of appealing to you guys to please send us your 2 cents, your 5 cents. And everything we're doing here is very live, it's transparent. You've seen it for yourself. So we keep asking you guys to please make your donation to J Randy Doppel, please cash app. And if you have Zelle, please let me know. Will inbox me. I'll be able to send you something. But I think we need to improve the quality of the sound back there, and we need to do what it takes. All right. This is a journey here. We have to inform our people, and we're getting under their skin, and we'll not stop getting on their skin until they get to hear the truth. Until then, we'll be back here again this evening by God's grace to carry on another program for you guys. Thank you guys so much, and God bless you guys. Bye for now.